So as many of you probably know, there's much debate going on the right about the Michigan Senate seat in 2024 because now it became a bit more possible for Republicans to win because Senator Stabenow is announcing her retirement, which she was a strong candidate for Democrats. But now we don't know who the Democrat's going to be. And quite frankly, while it's a long shot, there is an opportunity for Republicans to potentially win the Senate seat in Michigan. Now, I'm not saying it's for sure going to happen or anything like that, but, there is a chance. But many people on the right, in particular the loser right, the people that they would rather have a pro-abortion, pro-transgender, pro-amnesty Republican just because tax cuts than somebody that's America First who may want to raise taxes on big corporations. Those are the type of Republicans I'm talking about, the loser right. They care more about GDP and stuff like that. Well, a lot of them want Peter frickin' Meijer to be the Republican candidate in 2024. To say this is a disaster that would happen is an understatement. Guys, Peter Meijer of the list of publicly expressed interest candidates could be, unironically, the worst option of those listed here. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below, and join the channel today. Guys, if you join the channel today, you can help support the daily content we all know and love. This is the best way to do it as all the money goes right back in the channel. So if you want to join and help support the daily content, I hope you join, and I recommend it today. Alright, let's get into it. So I'm not going to discuss who I think's the best option, because I have my opinions on it. You get it, alright? I have my own opinions on it, but not going to discuss that. That's not relevant. What is relevant is Peter Meijer may possibly be the worst candidate Republicans run. Now, many people are saying, oh, Peter Meijer, he's a strong candidate. Well, no, not really at all. People are going to say, oh, but he outperformed Trump in 2020. That must mean he's a phenomenal candidate. Sure, he won by 6 points, while Trump won by around 3, but that was with, independents and stuff. His race didn't really have any significant independents. I mean, there's only one write-in, Richard Fuentes. Funny, but point is, you get it, that Peter Meijer won by 6 points. He got 3 percentage points more than Donald Trump, right? He won by 3 points more. Yet the thing that many people don't mention is John James won by 8 points. One of the largest margins in quite a while for Michigan. He won by 8 points. So John James, who almost won this seat, mind you, outperformed Peter Meijer by 2. Look, Trump was not a good fit for this seat. Not at all. This is one of the most establishment Republican parts of the state of Michigan. This is the Grand Rapids area. That is Michigan 3rd in a nutshell. And many people are making it sound like that Peter Meijer in 2020 was some anti-Trump, anti-America First candidate. Far from it, actually. Look at this. In 2020, he voiced his support for President Donald Trump, saying he would work with Trump to make sure that we advance policies and agenda that is the best interest of West Michigan. He ran on a fairly pro-Trump platform. And, well, he won. I mean, he had endorsements for people like Tom Cotton. It's like, who is not necessarily the best, but it's like, there's some good people that did endorse Peter Meijer. Some of these suck, like Crenshaw, but he had some decent options. He ran as somewhat of an America First, or not necessarily an America First candidate, but he ran as, a pro-Trump Republican. Stop this crap that he was anti-Trump in 2020. No, he wasn't. But then suddenly, in 2022, he flipped and was a vehemently anti-Trump Republican. And guess what happened? He lost the primary by 4 points as an incumbent. Just, You know, many people, all right, on the right make it sound like that Peter Meijer is some electoral juggernaut. There's many data points to indicate that he really wasn't. I mean, he lost by 4 points in what is Peter Meijer's home territory. This is the strongest part of Michigan for Meijer, and he lost his primary. And in 2020, he only got 50% of the vote in the primary. And in 2020, he only did a couple points better than Trump, but still underperformed John James. What does that really tell you about Peter Meijer? Look, this is called down ballot leg. That's what happened in Michigan 3rd. Michigan 3rd, down ballot, tends to vote more Republicans. It's the definition of an ancestral Republican part of Michigan. It's not some cope or anything like that. It's a fact. It has usually been an ancestral Republican stronghold. And, well, they don't necessarily like Trump. So, yeah, this idea that Meijer was so great because, he was the anti-Trump candidate. In 2020, he ran as a pro-Trump guy, did better than Trump, but still underperformed John James. And a lot of people are saying, he would have won in 2022. Bullshit. Bullshit that he would win this race. John Gibbs lost by 13. Let us say, best case scenario, he outperforms him by 3 points. He still would have lost by 10. He would have lost by 10 points. It's like, what? It's just more of the fact that this part of the state is trending significantly Democrat. I don't get this idea that he would have won in 2022. He would have came close to winning. So it's like, why should he be the candidate when you've told many people that if they lost by more than a point, essentially, they should never run again, when he would have lost by double digits in his home territory? And what should be one of the most pro-Meijer parts of Michigan? He would never make it past the primary. If anybody ran, Bill Huizenga, for example, if he runs against Peter Meijer, Huizenga would slap Meijer out of Michigan. It would be a landslide. Because Meijer, he can't even win his home district. He's not that well liked there. And that was with several Democrats voting the Republican primary. What does that tell you? But he's more electable. He would have done 3 points better. Who cares? Who cares if he would have lost by 10 instead of 13? They still would have got crushed. There's no difference between John Gibbs and Meijer electorally. They would have still lost by double digits. Wow, Meijer does maybe 2 or 3 points better because he gets a lot of leftists that love him because he's anti-Trump. Congratulations. You have no principle. So yeah, this idea that Peter Meijer would have somehow came close to winning is delusional. He can't even win his own primary that had many Democrats vote, and if he would have won the nomination, there probably would have been a significant chunk of Republican voters that left the ballot blank, just like they did for John Gibbs. So yeah, Peter Meijer is the worst option for Republicans in the state of Michigan. Electorally speaking, he's garbage, right? Or he's overrated. That's the best way to describe it. He's no electoral juggernaut. He doesn't outperform Republicans by 20. He outperformed by 2 or 3. Yet somehow does worse than John James, who is arguably more pro-Trump than Meijer was. You can keep going on and on. He is the worst option. He won't even make it past a primary. He would get annihilated. The only way he gets it past a primary, if it's a 5-way Pennsylvania-style race where there's 15 different candidates and they each get 5% of the vote, that's the only way Meijer can sneak by. Outside of that, he would get crushed against Huizenga, crushed against any of the Johnsons, McLean, Rinke, Rogers, all of them. They would all crush this guy. I don't get this fascination with Meijer when all the data points to him just doing better than Trump because ancestral Republicans. That's the only reason he did better. And not that much better. People make it sound like he did 15 points better. It's like, no. And plus, this was with the generic ballot being closer. So, with all that in mind, it's like the guy's overrated. he wouldn't have won in 2022. He would have lost by basically the same margin. He would never get past the primary statewide. Nobody outside of people in Grand Rapids liked the guy. So yeah, how is he an electoral juggernaut? Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.